beautiful disgruntled followers. It's been a minute. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus, but I am back. And today is killing day. We got 17, 18 meat birds we're going to harvest today. It's about 6:30 in the morning, waiting for the rest of the family to get up. I'm getting ready to go let the animals out, feed all of them. I'm not going to let the meat birds out yet because I don't want to give them any food yet or let them start pecking around. So we'll let the other ones out, wait for the family. I'll finish getting stuff set up out here, and then we'll get all the birds into a cage and we'll bring them up here on the porch. Let me show you what we got going on here. So, got our little makeshift killing cone. Put a bucket under there for blood catch. And then our scalder, I got to get this filled with water and get it going to start warming up. Our homemade plucker, you guys probably remember that. Saw my video on how I made that. We will see today how that works. The wife and I are planning on getting an actual drum plucker that, you know, plugs in and you hit the button. It bottom spins around. It's got all the nipples, defeathers, blah, blah, blah. We're going to end up getting one of those this winter. But for this time, this is what we came up with. I think it would cost us like $12 to $15 to make. Very simple. Watch the video. We're going to keep this as backup, but hopefully it does the job today. And then, so after we bleed them out, scald them, defeather them over here, they're going to go over to the table here where we're going to gut them and everything, separate their innards, and then the carcass will then go into this, which will be full of ice water, and it'll help chill the body back down before we put them into some heat shrink bags that I ordered off of Amazon. I saw Al at Lumna Acres, and who is the other guy? Crap. There was another guy on YouTube that used them as well. I have a vacuum seal machine, which we was going to use, but I've seen these guys use these heat shrink bags. And I'll show you guys more once we get to that point. But they're pretty neat. They look like they work a little bit better than vacuum sealing. So we're going to try those out today. And, man, that really upsets me. I can't remember his name. Anyways, alright. So I'm going to go take care of the animals, get the rest of this set up. Be right back. Woo! Alright. We're going to get the birds. Come on, you turds. Somebody want to get in there and start grabbing them? Put them into the cage. Miley said her, Brianna. Brianna, move.
Why are you trying to get it in? Now take one. Let's trust it.
I'm putting them in a cage. Oh, here, I need to close this every time she puts them in. Miley's butt's there.
As long as you have somebody else standing in front of it to keep them in, you won't need to close it all the time.
They're trying to escape. Come on, come here. Ow, you can't, Brianna, what we talked about. These beavers are mean. I know. Fuck you. Come on. Fight it. Yeah, you want to. Go in. Go on. Well, there's a warning on these. It says they peck. They're chickens. How many are we getting? All of them? Yeah. All right. You're fast now, aren't you? I know. What? I don't think I've seen all of them in the cage.
Alright, there's one behind you, Mike.
Look, one of them just wanted to come in.
Has no idea where he's going. Push it in there, Miley.
Fine. The other ones are in the way. Get in. Come on. You get what's in the way? Oh yeah, you want to go in too? Come on. Come on. Crowded. Hey! Back in there.
Alright, latch the cage there. Top and bottom.
Hey! Take my hand.
It's shut, Miley.
What? Got him. How are we going to pick this up? Wait, should we keep this door open?
Yes, the door needs to stay open for the other two. Alright everyone, we got the birds up here. Show you what we got going on. So we got the birds here. Put them in here, bleed them out. Gonna scald them to loosen up the feathers and the skin. We're gonna pluck them, and they're gonna go onto the table. We're gonna put necks and feet in here to make homemade broth. We're gonna put the gizzards, livers, and hearts in here to brown up for dog treats. And then the rest of the innards and the heads are gonna go in here, and we're gonna feed those to the pigs. So we're not gonna show the killing process where we bleed them out, but once we bleed them out, then we'll start recording and show you guys the rest of it. Alright, so we've killed a couple birds. What we're doing is, I'm not going to show you me actually killing, but we got one bird in here now. I'm going to show you guys a process. We're going to stick it in the scalder. We're going to defeather it. After we defeather it, we got the kids rinsing it off. Then it's going onto the table. Once we get a few on the table, then we'll start processing them. So right now, we'll show you how we scald them and defeather them, and then we'll go to the table and show you. So after you bleed them out, you want your water to be between 150, 155, no hotter than 155, because you don't want to cook the meat. Stick the bird in, make sure it's fully submerged. You want to leave it in there 35 to 45 seconds. Good way to tell if it's ready without cooking it too long is grab one of the feet and pull your finger back on it. If the skin starts to peel off the foot, then it's ready to be depulucked. So right now we'll just get this going, and then we'll show you the depulucker. Now next year when we do this, we'll have one of the actual drum depuluckers. But for this year, or for this harvest, we did a beginner's or a poor man's plucker, which if you guys refer back to my chicken plucker video, you can see how we made it. I think it cost us like $15 to make. But
plus your drill.
Yeah, and then you need a drill to operate it, but it works. So this will get us by now. We'll end up over the winter buying an actual plucker, and we'll use that for next year's birds. I think next year we only did one bunch of birds this year. We're getting ready to go into August. I don't think we're going to do any more. But next year I think we're going to do 2 sets of birds.
Yeah.
Let me show you right here. You can see how the skin's peeling off, so that thing's ready to come out and get depulucked. Miley, grab the camera and come over here with it.
Can I hold the camera?
I said Miley. Come right here with it. Turn it towards me a little. Right there, set it down. Alright. can see, it's defeathered. We'll have the kids rinse it off, put it on a table. We're going to get a couple more birds done, and then we'll come back when we're over there cleaning the birds up and getting them ready to bag. And one thing I did want to note, if you do this way, it's best to get a drill that plugs in. You don't want to use a cordless drill or run down way too fast. Another thing I've seen some people do is they try to find, maybe do a makeshift sawhorse, or find a table that you're okay with tearing up a little bit and getting some strapping and mounting the plucker to the table so it hangs over the edge. That way you don't have somebody holding it all the time. For us, we got 18 birds. We're 4 in. I'm not worried about mounting it, so we're just going to keep going. So let us get a couple more birds done, then we'll go to the table. Alright, so here we got one of our birds. Flip the screen up so I can see. There we go. Make sure you got a sharp knife. So right here on the top, there's this little pouch. There's this little pouch. What they do is they eat their food, and it comes down to this pouch, and it gets grind up, and then it goes down to their system. So you want to cut that out. So what you do is you just get in here and grab that and pinch it. You just want to cut around it. Keep working your fingers in. And then just cut through the, remove that, go into the slot bucket. And next, we're going to take the feet, find a joint right here. All you do is you just run your knife through there, pop it up, come to the bottom. Come on, where's that joint?
Levers?
Yeah. Get through there. Take the feet off. We're going to save the feet and the necks, and we're going to make bone broth out of them.
What are you using to make dog treats out?
A lot of people save the hearts and the liver and the gulls. We're going to save them. We're not going to use them for us. But what we're going to do is we're going to fry them up and then ground them and make dog treats out of them. Next, after you've done that, right under the breast here.
Where'd you put that?
In here.
Okay.
Alright, sorry Brianna kicked the camera on us. Anyways, so you want to find just under the breast. You just want to make a, lightly score it to break the skin. I need to sharpen this knife again.
Ready? Next.
You don't want to go in too deep because you don't want to cut into anything.
In just a minute, I want to get this out so we don't go in.
Alright, so as you can see, you got a little incision. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your fingers, you're going to pull it apart. Then you're going to take 2-3 fingers in here. Just going to work around it, start breaking everything up. Try not to rupture anything. And you're just going to pull.
We don't want to cut into it, so we want to get it out. Everything that they ate and that's sitting in there will come out and get all over your bird. And you have to clean it again. That's always important to try to get it out beforehand.
This one's fighting me. There we go.
Here's the esophagus. You can touch it.
Get your heart. It's going to make some good, healthy dog treats for us. Extra slot bucket. Okay, so everything's out. we got it just hanging here right now. So what we're going to do is take our knife right along the anus. Going to make a cut down right there. Going to make a cut down right here.
Without rupturing anything. Still gotta get it off without rupturing it.
Oh, I got the poop track. Got the poop.
Oh, it stinks. It's coming down this way.
Don't do that. Just going to cut these at a V. And cut it right off there. And here, cut off everything we want to keep. That, where's the liver? Alright, here's the liver. You want to make sure when you're getting the liver, you do not cut into this green sack. You do not want all that foulness all over your meats. So we're going to slice right along the side of it. Just like that. There's the liver. And the rest of the innards will go into our slop bucket, and all of that will get fed to our pigs. Now, the neck. Like I said, we're going to use the necks and the feet as bone to make bone broth. So we're just going to make a cut right here, cut right there. We're just going to come back right behind the shoulders, the wing, top of the wings, and we're going to cut down and around. Get the other side. Man, the other bird was not this bad. This one is just fighting me.
Rigger's starting to set in.
Alright. Pull the
You know what rigger is?
pull the tube out of the throat. We don't want that. Alright. And there's a neck. Put that in with our feet. That will... Come on, get off.
He doesn't want to go off.
Again, feet and necks, bone broth, livers, hearts, and gizzards in here for dog treats. All the extra slop in there will go to the pigs. Now that we've got that done, there's still some feathers on it. They're okay. You can pick them off or whatever your preference is. You can clean them before you cook them or whatever. But then after you're done at this point, you put them into a trash can full of water. You want to cool the meat, all the meat internally down before you bag them. That way it's easier to freeze. So this one is ready for the ice bath. Brianna? You got it? Miley, open it for her.
2 chickens are already in there.
Yep, we're going to get these 6 in here and then we'll kill 6 more and start the process over again.
Ready to get in here? See this little...
Try and keep a clean station.
Can I grab the gut?
Makes it easier to keep processing. So that's the process of cutting down a bird. I'll bring you back when we're down to our last 5 because I think the wife wants to quarter a couple of them out. We're going to, for the most part, package them whole, but a couple of them we're going to quarter. I'll show you how to do that, and then we'll show you how to bag them. Alright, had to kick the camera back on. Our monkey and Bug are trying to clean out some birds for us, so Brianna's going to give it an attempt here. Miley already pulled the insides of that one out. You got it?
So these are all the intestines?
Just pull out.
Yeah.
So most of it's like intestines.
Try not to squeeze too hard. You don't want to break it in. Here, let me break it up
Here's
for
the
you.
green part. You want to pop that?
That makes everything stink and foul. There's a lot of bad stuff in there.
And there's poopy in there. Right? Poopy? Poopy, poopy.
I'm breaking it up for you so you can get it out of there.
So you're like kind of pulling some out so I can get it. What do they call it? The green thing?
Gallbladder.
Gallbladder?
Gotta grab
It's
some.
so warm still.
Shoot.
Okay, start pulling it out. Got it?
Yeah. Got it. Got Mom? Here, I'll hold the chicken.
Okay.
I'll get the chicken.
There it goes. Pull it out.
Shoot.
Are you going for the heart?
Chicken's ready.
Oh, I think we pulled the heart out already.
Stay on there, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
I didn't
keep
want to
going.
leave the chicken. It's where it belonged. But now you belong in the pig.
Alright,
Okay. The heart in there. It's kind of weird how.
it's in this pile somewhere. Alright, let me cut the...
Found the liver.
Ooh, this one's got a full poop chute. Alright, let me...
Found the liver. I think
Okay,
I've
hold on.
already pooped.
Bam. Chicken ready.
Okay, I'll put it in.
Let me cut the butthole out and you can...
Puts it in. Here, hold on, let me check the top.
Did you take the neck off?
Took the neck off, but hold on. The bottom is still there.
Once you, can you cut everything off of the body so I can like put it on the zip for the heart too?
Yep, hold on.
And all the memories will come back to us like, oh.
We
I
got
think we need to sharpen these knives again.
Chicken?
Okay, in the pot. Good. Alright, come here. I'll show you
How
what
do
we
you
got.
know how to do this? Have you done it before?
Livers?
When you were little?
Good.
It's the same with every animal, sweetheart.
Alright.
You just gotta get all the insides out so you can break down the meat.
Stay away from that green thing.
Alright,
Yeah.
now let's find what we're keeping. First thing is that. So, let's get the liver away from
I think
it.
ours isn't full. Looks like it's, it's where it holds its food. That's like full. Not the pouch, because you already cut the bone. I think it's its stomach.
That green thing is gallbladder. And yes, we do. Livers.
Okay,
Got its stomach.
That's another liver. Yep.
alright.
Oh yeah, we
Now we want,
heart.
you see the heart?
I'm just pulling it off.
Okay.
No, that's not the heart.
There's another piece of it. Yeah, I can put it in.
Here, let me cut, oh, there's the heart.
Oh, you found the heart?
There's the heart. Alright,
Right, we can cut off the livers.
yep, let's get the liver out without cutting that green pouch.
In that bucket over there.
This one?
Nope, that one.
That one?
No, over there on the table, sweetheart, by Daddy. That one. Yes. Fighting.
Yeah, we don't want to cut that.
Why'd you put it in there?
No, we don't.
It's a,
If we cut that green pouch, we will have a bad day.
I think we just cut first for this.
It's okay.
Oh,
It's gonna get
see?
ground up for
Disgusting.
dog treats anyways.
Look, why would anybody want to eat that?
What?
Hey,
Oh shit, I cut it.
What is it?
hey. Don't, just throw it away. Just throw it away. You can get scattered on there.
Move.
Sweetheart, why are we keeping these?
For the dogs.
It's disgusting.
What?
It's their stomach.
Okay. Now it's time to go in the ice bath.
Oh, we gotta cut the neck off.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so what do we do with the rest of it?
Trash.
Mom, what's that?
And then a white floor. It's another bucket once we get all this stuff in.
Now you're just getting blood on you.
Okay. And okay. Watch out, I'm sweeping it that way.
So we got,
Before we start the next set of birds, I'm gonna sharpen these knives
Are
again.
you cutting the bone? Is that what you're supposed to do? Cut the bone?
Alright, go in the ice bath, Mickey.
Alright, bird.